Yo, what's good? And we are at EpEcenter right now, but it's crazy to think, boys. Episode 40.
The big 4-0, baby.
The big 4-0?
2/3 of the way to 100. We're pushing. We're hitting that mark pretty soon. I don't know, give or take 5-10 days, we'll be at 100. So it's honestly, it's 40 days or 40 episodes. It's just flown by.
Somebody watching right now didn't know you're joking. It was like, that's not correct.
Eight freaking weeks of doing these. That's 2 months of doing that. I still suck. It's crazy, boys. You're both doing fantastic, though. But as usual, welcome to EpEcenter, your spot for gaming updates, news, highlights, and everything in between. And my name is Mike. In the producer booth over there, we have Sawyer. And in the audio booth, clicking the buttons, we have Adam Eunice, as usual. And you know how we reverse the format of the show. We're going working backwards. A while back, actually, it was probably about 3 weeks ago. If you haven't caught up. But we're going with the top 10s first, and that is starting with number 10 from Warzone, that fancy French game. So Captain Awesome getting collateral.
Just trying to do justice to his name, you know.
Captain Awesome. My boy Sergio, for the longest time on Instagram, was named Awesome Master 41. And, you know, I was like, dude, you're the 41st Master of Awesome. Like, how many other people got that title? He still has the username saved somewhere on Instagram, like on like a burner account.
What I want to know is, did he go from 1 to 41 and like pick which one worked?
Shout out to our boy, what's his name? JW, JC? PR. I keep forgetting. 40 already. Feel like a proud papa. Good work all around. Number 9.
We appreciate it, PR.
Chivalry 2. Reptile 0710. Just absolutely going after it. This is why you don't bring an archery, don't bring a bow and arrow to a sword fight.
There it is.
Don't try and close range.
Don't bring an archery to
a sharp metal
the
fight.
sharp metal. Don't bring archery to sword fighting. Bad Olympics decision.
Yes.
And don't get up in his face like that.
That is how you win in the Olympics.
Fencing was canceled that year.
Yeah. I swear to God, it'll translate into other things.
Yeah.
I've always said this. If the United States fought the Olympics with military, we'd be pretty good. We would.
We'd have a few new countries.
Yeah. 8. Madden. YB Form VP scores. Oh my gosh. Thanks for sending this in, by the way. Gets that pick at the 4-yard line. And I guess this looks like Roman Reigns taking it to the house. 35, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown. Go home.
What is he doing with that user? He cut inside and he didn't react at all.
I take it back. Good work to all but Mikey. JW?
Yeah, he's like, what the?
JW.
I wasn't even remotely close on either.
It's the thought that counts, though. You know, it's the effort and the thought.
It is. Number 7, Mr. Kermito going to Rampage as Mercy.
Mr. Kermito.
Look at that, super rare. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, did
You don't see this
healing
much.
character do that? Especially when they like both ulted at the same time.
Oh my gosh.
So she was super duper powerful.
Super duper.
Oh.
Such a sick display.
Yeah, pretty over the top.
Yep. Number 6. What up, my dog? No, that's the guy's name.
Oh, I was about to say, not much, man. What are you doing?
Boom!
And one.
That was disgusting. That's a pro-am, but that court is so weird.
Yeah.
Ooh!
Wait, did I say Eastern like on the backboard?
Yeah.
I feel like that would throw me off.
Yeah, that would throw me off.
Eastern and Western. I know that you can get those because you can get those from my court, but that's incredible to see that. Like, yeah, I don't like that at all. Number 5, League of Legends. Rimacali. So catching the other team. What's going on?
Trying to all just camp a bush. Just make a death bush.
Yeah, and just
Death Bush.
Just get ganked.
Coming to a theater near you. From the makers of Sharknado. Boom. Death Bush.
Oh, the squad just showed up and destroyed.
Is that the last Tarantino film? Death Bush?
Death Bush.
Sounds like something like, not Vin Diesel, but Bruce Willis would have to star in at this point in his career. Bruce Willis in Death Bush. Number 4.
Make sure he's extra bold.
FIFA. Everyone's favorite. Shout out to We Are Soccer, our Saturday podcast here on the Woodward Sports Network. I love my guy Craig.
FIFA.
Going coast to coast. Now, I played FIFA very, very few times, but when I did, I turned all the sliders up, and it was fantastic. I scored like 10 goals a game. And if you're a big soccer fan, while this goal is getting scored, check this out. Boom! Messi signed with PSG.
He did officially?
Yep. Well, in principle, obviously, but they're the only ones who are going to give him that deal. They got the money. So we're going to be doing a bit of a FIFA breakdown pretty soon. We're going to bring on one of our FIFA experts that we have to talk about it. So stay tuned for that this week. Number 3, Apex Legends. And Apex cool. Keeping it cool. Getting 3 clean snipes.
Such a name. Straight to the point.
Dude, you know you're dedicated to a game when you make it your freaking gamer tag.
Yeah.
All those kids that had FN in the end of their names from Fortnite.
I thought that was like a Polo G thing.
Dude, do you remember all the old like XX MW2 360 trick shot?
Dude, yeah.
XX account names.
Yeah.
What up, Ryan? How you doing? He's also very true. No one's a soccer fan.
And it wouldn't make any sense to be like XX Dark Sniper. Like that doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah.
XX Blind Sniper. You're like, wait a minute.
Cookie Sniper.
Passive aggressive shotgun guy. My number 2. You know what my first gamer tag was though? It was cringy as hell. Gaming Guru 1120 because I was a gaming and I was a good. This is a custom stadium. First of all, this took a while. Hoskins' dad, bod god. If you're not a fan, if you don't know who Reese Hoskins is, he's a bigger name in the MLB. I wouldn't say crazy, but
that's pretty commitment to put him as your
what
your
a nuke.
Username like that.
I love that Reese Hoskins' dad, bod god. I love it.
Was that Reese that hit the homer? I can't tell.
This is Joey Votto in the 11th inning too. This kind of described Joey Votto's entire month.
Yeah,
he's been playing out of his mind right now.
They got to test him.
Oh yeah.
He's too old to be doing that.
I swear.
Honestly.
I was trying to figure it out. They were like, after having an MVP caliber season in 2017, Joey Votto changed some things, and they were talking about his stance. And I'm like, no, he started injecting drugs into his body. Number 1.
Like Ramon Laureano.
CSGO, Karenetics. Johnny Peralta type beat.
Man.
He doesn't even know he scored the ace. Like, what?
Yeah, it blows my mind. Like, he's just oblivious to the fact that he's like, scoring an ace right now.
Isaiah says, how do you feel about the Anthony Rizzo and Joey Gallo trade?
For both squads.
Yeah.
So Joey Gallo and Rizzo, they both went to New York. Rizzo's got COVID, but I mean, they need contact, and I don't know if a high power, low contact trade was great. I don't know how you feel about that, Eunice, but genuinely, I think that it was more of just a New York acquisition. We're like, oh yeah, we'll hit some dingers, but get guys on base first.
I get the Joey Gallo trade. I don't really get the Anthony Rizzo trade because they have Luke Voigt. I mean, they don't need a first baseman, but he has matched.
Rizzo ain't Luke Voigt. Luke Voigt ain't Rizzo though. Come on, let's be honest.
I mean, yeah.
Anyway, that wraps up our top 10. Man, I could talk baseball all day. And guess what, Isaiah? You're here in the right place because we're talking MLB The Show when we get back. I mean, they not only got a new stadium coming into the game, they got some new cards. If you're a big Diamond Dynasty guy like myself, we also got some news about Madden, everyone's favorite game. And then later on, we're doing the fellas just talking, asking questions, having a good time. So stay tuned for that. Woodward Sports.
Shout out Jenna for the stars.
Hey.
I'm looking to bring on another HVAC tech right now.
We're recruiting 5 to 10 techs a month.
We're looking to grow and expand.
Every new tech we hire is from Northwestern Tech.
The hands-on training is fantastic.
They're always my first call.
We love hiring Northwestern Tech grads.
They come out trained and ready to work.
Our program is only 10 and a half months, and our next classes are starting soon. So why wait?
I'm looking to hire
Hire a graduate
of Northwestern Tech.
Northwestern Tech.
Northwestern Tech.
Northwestern Tech.
What up, Doe? As Joik Bell would say, he actually comes back tomorrow. Like, slow clap for that. Slow clap. Very slow clap for that. But we're back. And we're talking a bunch of MLB The Show. Like, I mean, way too much MLB The Show, but it's a healthy dose because I love it, and I know Eunice loves it too. And I know Sawyer likes baseball, but doesn't play much show. So, starting with The Field of Dreams, if you guys don't know, the Field of Dreams in Iowa from the famous movie is actually going to be a real stadium, and they're playing a real game in it, I believe, this weekend or sometime this week. So MLB The Show decides to get on the mix, and they drop a sick trailer. Let's check this out. Look at that. Look at the throwback uniforms from like the early 1900s for this game, which the details on Next Gen are crazy because you can tell they just made this in instant replay, which is the craziest part to me about it.
Just bombs.
Bomb.
Yeah, and it's cool to bring in back like such an iconic part of a movie that like baseball fans love.
Is this like super accurate too?
Yeah,
they did it at the spot. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they
like
obviously
where they had the movie.
They obviously couldn't just put it in a cornfield and put a couple bleachers up.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like the bullpen is in a cornfield. Like there's a cornfield, and then there's the bullpen, and then there's more cornfield.
Yeah.
And it's so sick. But you can play with it in the show. I think it's dope. But y'all can make the Field of Dreams, but we can't get Tiger Stadium in this game? Come on, bro. That is wrong. That is so wrong.
They probably don't know, like, have something to, like, build off of because it's, like, destroyed now.
Yeah, but, like, they got Polo Grounds, and that got exploded, like, 100 years ago.
True. That is true.
Y'all can make Field of Dreams.
Maybe they need rights and stuff, and...
They don't need shit.
They do got that bag.
They got the bag either way, and they always talk about, well, it takes so long to develop stadiums, and then they can just pull Field of Dreams out of their ass, which is like, Shout out to our boy Joe Polo. He's in the chat, and he goes, I hope they updated Road to the Show. They haven't. Road to the Show still is the slowest gameplay. Even if you sim seasons, you don't end up in the majors until like your second or third, and by that time
they
you're
changed
kind of
a little bit with
it.
like the branching system, but
that's it. And then
it's too slow for me.
The interactions are so basic, but if you're into that, the Field of Dreams event in Diamond Dynasty, the final reward for that is a 99 overall Roberto Clemente card, which is like crazy. Because I got an 86 overall Roberto Clemente. It's a diamond, but it's a low rank diamond. And he hits, like, his contact's like 117.
Yeah. I wonder what his 99's going to be.
Oh,
200?
Unreal. So I'm definitely going to be grinding this challenge out. I'm still doing the 5th inning thing right now for the 5th inning. I believe it's called the program. I'm still doing that. I'm grinding out the conquest right now. What about you, Eunice? You think you're going to put some time into this?
To be honest, I haven't been doing that much collections this year, just because I've been grinding the hell out of Battle Royale.
You're a Battle Royale beast, bro. How many 12-0s have you had? No, I was actually asking. 0? You've gotten close, though. I was actually trying to hype him up. I feel so bad. Damn.
I've got 11 wins probably like 9 times, though, and I lost on the 12th every single time.
Yeah, I actually wasn't trying to make fun of you. Like, I know that you're, like, really freaking good at Battle Royale.
It's just like, I need to get 12-0 before the season, this year ends. I have to.
The fact that they have people with more than 12 wins, like more than 12-0s, or more than 12-0 is nuts to me.
Yeah.
But like we were saying, you always play that guy in that.
You always play that guy who just hits bombs no matter where you pitch it.
So what other special edition stadiums would you guys like to see added? I said Tiger Stadium. I think, like, if we're making up stadiums out of our head, like for fictional movies or characters or whatever, but I want to see the SpongeBob Dome from that one part of the movie where they had the Super Bowl, but make it like a multi-purpose stadium.
Get the bubble bowl in
I mean,
Yes.
we saw how Madden did the SpongeBob promo. That did not end well. So,
No, but it's Madden.
Yeah.
And like our boy Joe Polo said, MLB The Show is the best sports game out there. Like, it's incredible. So anyway, though, we also have more Diamond Dynasty stuff as your July monthly award, Lightning Player, to get this this month 4 monthly rewards. And if you haven't seen it before, it's a lot of grinding. It's a lot of tough challenges. I had to play a couple challenges like 3 or 4 times to even get a 15th done with this thing. It's going to be our boy, none other than our boy, you guys see this? Our boy Joey Votto.
Dude, much deserved.
Yep.
Much deserved. He's been going so hard.
Ice in the veins.
He mashed that one.
It's not ice in the veins. It's HGH. But he deserves it. He's been going hard. Steroid jokes aside. But if you do need that July monthly awards 5th inning help, so you're doing these monthly awards and you're also grinding 5th inning like myself. So according to this article, you need more XP to help you earn those 5th inning program awards. We've got you covered. Collect 3 July monthly awards player items to earn 20,000 XP towards the 5th inning program and the 5th inning collection monthly awards. that is actually a ton of XP for this challenge. Like, this can boost you maybe 1.5 spots. So I'm hyped for that. You can play 2 challenges at once, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Not to offend anyone. But lastly, speaking of new cards, new Tops Moment players for the Tops Moment program. So we got the pick for that. And I'm liking how it looks. We got a bunch of 99s. Could you tell me who those are, Sawyer? I see Abreu. I'm seeing our boy Joey Votto, obviously.
Yeah, it's very tough to read, to be honest.
But let's just say,
seeing, it looks like Dansby Swanson for the Braves. Is that Corey Seager?
Yeah, we got Dylan Moore,
Mariners?
Dansby Swanson, Jonah Heim, Rafael Ortega, Matt Schrock, which Schrock had a crazy game over like one period. He had a crazy week. And then Siri Zagula. So they got some crazy guys to pick up. Rashid Sethi says, I've never played MLB The Show. Is it good? Dude, it's phenomenal.
Best sports game
It's
out there.
like our boy Joe Polo said, best sports game on the market in terms of realism, animations, physics. Diamond Dynasty, it's like my team in NBA, or like, what is it called? Ultimate Team in Madden. Except you can actually grind it and get good players. Like, I have multiple 90, close to 90 overalls, playing it, you know, casually, maybe once a day, or, you know, once every 2 days. So it's actually really grindable. Our boy Matthew Dennis over there, thank you for tuning in, boys.
Unlike 2K and EA, they actually care about their fan base.
Yeah.
San Diego Studios. Like, if you have a concern, they will fix it.
Yeah.
Instead of 2K, where it's like, oh, we're bringing in money still. We don't need to do anything.
And I'm only nitpicky about the Tiger Stadium thing is because I'm from here and I'm a Tigers fan. Like, I want to be able to play in that stadium because, like, my family tells me about what it was like to go to a stadium, go to a game there. But, like, they do everything. They could fix some of the animations. I feel like they're dated, but it's a fantastic sports game. Totally worth the investment. I got the $80 version this year because I liked it so much. I was a part of the tech test, just so you know. Humble brag. But yeah, that's about it. Speaking of games that we just love, Madden. Dropping a thing. I don't want to have to report this, but we do. So Madden dropped the Championship Series trailer. Let's check this out. This season, the same shit as usual. Madden. Greatness happens, except not in our game or our development studio.
I hate these games so much.
Barry Sanders for no fucking reason. Randy Moss, also for no reason. Before history happens, we will fix our game. Just kidding. There's a guy in his car.
Are these like the pros?
And there's the people we pay to convince you that this game is good.
Though.
Oh yeah, Drini. Yeah. Those are like the pros.
X-set joke. You know what else is a joke? This game.
I'm having high hopes for this game though, because I don't know why. Every year I buy it with the same expectations, and
every year it just sucks even worse.
Yeah, the games have been getting worse every year.
The last good Madden was Madden 10. Can't change my mind.
Madden 12.
I said Madden 12 with Payne Hillis on the cover.
But it was okay. It wasn't great. So yeah, this is about
exactly. That's why Madden 10's the better.
Madden 08 was phenomenal. 2K5 obviously takes the cake, but Madden 08 was great as well.
Madden 08 was fire.
I had Madden 08, but and I remember when I was a big Stafford fan, when I was a stupid 8-year-old, I had made him in the game like a custom player, except I gave him too big of jacked arms, and my cousin realized that I had cheated. I was really sad. He was like, he doesn't have that big of biceps. I'm like, yeah, he does. Matthew, I'm with you, man. I just want a good football game. We all do, man. I hope they can finally get this right eventually. But if you are still a Madden fan, I'm not judging you. I am. But there's $1.65 million in prize money. Anyone can participate. The first starting August 21st. The second start in September and goes to November. It's going to be called the Thanksgiving Tournament, as you saw in that video. The third is a wild card that is going to go from October to January. And the last is a Madden Bowl from January to February. Here's a quote from the GameSpot article. Doing well in the first 3 tournaments nets you points in addition to giving you a chance to win some preliminary money. Top 12 players from across 3 tournaments on both PlayStation and Xbox qualify for playing in the Madden Bowl, which has a grand prize of $215,000. So you might want to play it. And I'm seeing some of the comments. Our boys, I don't know how to say Rashid. I hope I'm saying that right. The long shot is the worst my career. it was so many
It was so
unskippable cutscenes. It was bad.
100% agree right there. That was so bad.
Yeah. You
So
played it
bad.
too? Madden
Oh,
18?
so bad.
That was probably... Madden 19 was horrifying, but Madden 18 was where it truly went from, like, dropping off a cliff to dropping even farther off a cliff. Like, there was a second cliff. You know? That was just
and it was
all around
so
awful.
easy. Like you play that like the college mode, and you would just throw a touchdown every fucking snap. It was insane.
And then you get into this cutscene, you're like, you're from a small town, and we know it's a small town because the water tower is rusting. I'm like, I don't think that's safe, but it was just so confusing.
And then you had your teammate who didn't get drafted, and you was like, all sad. It was fuck that game. Fuck that mode.
They try to make you feel bad for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like 5'8" and built like Cole Beasley.
The only time I was like, yeah, the guy's like me. I'm like, I'm making it to the NFL. And your boy's like 6'7" and can throw a ball 90 yards. Oh, you have to feel bad for him. No, that's called realism.
Yeah.
It's coming from me, too. But that about wraps up our news hour. And when we get back, we got the questions with the boys. Pretty self-explanatory. The boys are asking questions. Stay tuned here, Woodward Sports.
Tony is a third-generation logger that has a simple, practical approach to life and work. That's why his Coast DX342 knife is perfect for him. The stainless steel blade is rust-resistant and made for all-weather use. And the double roll-lock safety ensures that it will never inadvertently close when he doesn't want it to. That's why Coast is trusted tough.
Welcome back. We are here in the EpEcenter, your space for esports gaming. Pretty much really anything that you need to get to go in the gaming world. And we're back with our segment, Questions with the Boys. It's pretty simple. I couldn't think of a better name for it. So it's called Questions with the Boys. And it's where the boys ask questions. So this is what I thought would be a good one. I thought of it. What would it take for you to never pick up a game again? To stop gaming completely? What would it take?
That's a tough one.
Whether it's a game or a system or something that happens. Like,
dude, I don't know. It'd have to be like, if I was given something, it'd have to be pretty substantial.
Yeah.
Or a lot. Because, like, I don't know about you guys, but I use gaming as, like, reading a book or something or watching a movie. Like, it's entertainment for me. And, like, I use that to relax. Really. Yeah. So, like, I don't want to lose my little, like, secret time, you know?
I'd
where
say,
I just get to enjoy myself.
I'd say if we're talking, like, money-wise, like, how much money would it take for you to stop playing games? I'd say $1 million. $1
million?
Just $1 million.
Yep.
$1 million. I'd have to go more than that.
Yep.
More. $1 million isn't knocking, like, because then you'd never be able to game again.
Yep.
Yeah. Right? And you're only getting $1 million. Like, I'd have to get at least, like, I don't know, maybe like 50. Dude, I don't know, because, like, I game every day, though, and I don't want to just give that up.
So
like,
if someone came up to you right now and said, hey, here's $50 million, you have to stop playing games, you would say no? Or you would say yeah?
Like, if it was $50 million, I'd probably say yes. But if it was just $1 million, I'd have to think about it. But, I mean, like, you're going to have that $1 million, and then you'll just be sitting at home, like, watching TV or something. You'll be like, wow, I really wish I could play Dark Souls right now. Yeah. And you'd be like, oh, wow, just because I took this.
I got that LaFerrari outside. I'm just going to go in there.
That's what I'm thinking.
Video games are real life now, if you got that much money.
I would do the GTA in real life thing. Just buy a rocket launcher and blow shit up and just have fun. That's what I do. Yeah, but our boy Rashid says,
Mike?
If every video game is bad, I'm thinking $5 million is my price.
$5 million?
$5 million, because I can get myself comfortable, invest some of it, buy a car, buy a house.
Yeah. $5 million for me, I'd be happy about it. $1 million, I'd be like, I'd still say yes, like I said, but I'd think about it a lot harder.
Oh yeah, me too. And then another one. What games are you playing right now? For me, I've talked about it. MLB The Show and Red Dead 2 with my boy Sergio. We run online heists like it's crazy.
I'm still playing MLB The Show. I was playing Dark Souls 3 with, like, at the same time Sawyer was, but I stopped, put it on the back burner for Need for Speed Heat.
Ooh, classic.
Ooh, yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. As Eunice said, I'm still running through Dark Souls a little bit, and I'll go back to Doom Eternal every once in a while if I'm feeling a little freaky. And then I was also getting back into Master Chief Collection this weekend a little bit.
Ooh,
and
nice.
I was also, dude, I'm just going through a lot of stuff right now. I'm like a little addict. I also, I got to download an emulator again this weekend, and I'm running through Pokemon Emerald for like the 20th time. But it's just so good. So we're cheating it out, though, so I got to get those working when I get home.
Man, I want to get an emulator just to play, like, the OG God of War games.
I had a buddy who did that. He downloaded like a PS2 emulator at school.
Yeah.
And he was running through all those, and he ran through like the OG Tiger Woods game where you have to beat all the Tigers like ringleaders, and then you get to face Tiger. Like it was so much fun. He was streaming it in the Discord all the time.
It wasn't even like in golf. You just had to beat the shit out of him.
Just a fight.
Just a fist fight with Tiger Woods, Happy Gilmore style.
Rashid said he's playing GTA 5 and 2K. Sadly,
dude, 2K's great. Like, I'm not even gonna knock you like for doing 2K. Like,
but GTA 5, I don't get why people still play GTA 5. Like, what enjoyment do you still get out of that game?
That's what I was gonna say. Like, that's probably why I said sadly, because he's waiting on GTA 6, and he's been just trapped in this soul-sucking loop of playing GTA 5 for years. But
what I gotta know, Rashid, is are you spending money in GTA 5? Because if you're just playing it because you got no better options, like I understand. But if you're spending money, man, that sucks. That is sad.
Spending hundreds of bucks on those Megalodon cards to get in-game currency.
Yeah.
Ooh, getting deep. He's down bad with it.
Yeah, are you down bad with it? And then lastly, this is a tricky one. What video game? It has to be a human character because Kirby would be everyone's go-to on this. Yep. You would have to. Which one are you taking? There's a 10-pound burger eating contest for you guys. You guys split the burger. You have fries, large Cokes, and each of you has an ice cream cone. Who are you picking to eat with you? It has to be human.
Wario.
Okay.
Because he's just gonna demolish it all. It's just gonna be easy for him. He's gonna walk through it.
I have to think about this for a second.
Got it. I always go to Arthur Morgan or anyone from Red Dead 2. Think about this. Your guy cannot ever overeat in the game. He just gets fat. So if I'm going with like a real human and like say they kick Wario out for being like a cartoon, they're like, hey, leave. I still got my boy from Red Dead 2.
Italian people cartoons, man.
What?
So are you calling Italian people cartoons?
No, maybe. I don't know.
Okay, I got it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Prince Fielder from MLB The Show.
Oh,
that's just rude.
He could destroy a 10-pound burger with me.
That's
jail.
funny. That's
jail.
Jail. Also, just while we're solving this, to answer this question, I have not played Titanfall 2, but isn't Apex is in the Titanfall
Apex is the
world.
same like mechanics as Titanfall 2.
If you're playing Apex, you're kind of getting a little taste of Titanfall. But Prince Fielder from MLB The Show. Words hurt, man.
MLB The Show.
I guess which year? That's the better thing to ask, right? Which
Does
year?
it matter?
Yeah. I don't know.
Is it MLB The Show 21?
So fucked up.
I mean, I'm just thinking like logically. I was gonna say Kratos, but I don't even know if he's like human at this point.
He's
like
more
a
god than human,
he's
right?
a god, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
What about you, Mike? Who would you pick?
From MLB The Show?
From any game.
I'm probably a guy from Red Dead 2, but you got me leaning Pablo.
You said Arthur
you got
Morgan.
me leaning Pablo Sandoval now.
Pablo Sandoval.
It's the panda.
Or Kelvin Benjamin from Madden 15.
Oh. You see what's going on with Kelvin Benjamin though? Like, I feel so bad for that dude.
Yeah, he got cut and then he like took it personally.
Like, I think he's got like an eating, like I think he's actually got like an eating problem. But people are DMing him like, hey, I got a Popeye's biscuit. Could you sign it for me? And he's DMing them back like, I'll still get your girl and fly her across the country.
Dude, I actually do have one pro player that would be lethal. Vince Wilfork.
Oh.
Because that guy loves to barbecue.
Yeah.
So, he'd be able to handle that allotment of food, no problem.
I respect
10-pound burger, that's nothing for him.
Oh, yeah.
I respect any man who can pull off jean overalls. That guy does
dude.
it.
He's so sick.
So much drip.
Awesome.
I love him, man. He's one of those linemen you just can't hate him.
Yeah. And he was so good.
Even though he's a Pat, like you can't even hate Vince Wilfork. But yeah, that's it. I have anybody from Red Dead 2. Eunice says Prince Fielder.
I don't know why I thought of him off the top of my head.
Top of your head, where are you going? Prince Fielder, definitely. And then obviously Sawyer had Wario. Let us know in the chat what you think. Who are you taking, video game character who is a human, to eat with you? And I believe we have a streamer tonight, Sawyer. Do we?
We do.
Ah, who's his name?
Mr. Rhino JB.
Rhino! That's our boy.
Let's go.
He's the man. He's got the sick WSN esports ring in WWE he wrestles with. He's obviously the freaking
Go claim your
man.
fighter. I don't know if he's still doing that, but you could go claim a fighter and have him simulate it for you.
Hey, he's the boy. He's the man. He's not the boy, but he's still the man. Come and get your mans. Me and all my dogs acting like some dogs.
If you're on Twitch, stay there.
Used to think vacation meant Niagara Falls. But if you're going to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, MySpace, YouTube, wherever you're at,
Kick.
Head over to Twitch. We got a great streamer right on JB. We're hosting him on the Woodward Sports channel. And for me, for Senor Sawyer in the TD booth, and for Eunice in the audio booth, have a great night.